everyone, I hope you're well and good. And today we won a match and now we have qualified to the round of 16. It's just about first and second place, but even that's mostly confirmed until Dinamo pull off a massive surprise. Until Dinamo beat Chelsea and AC Milan in the last two matches, Chelsea are qualifying as a group winners. Because we beat AC Milan so badly in both the matches, AC Milan have no chance to finish above us because in Champions League head-to-head counts. So Chelsea most probably is secure for the first finish. It's just about can Dinamo beat Milan and Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. The chances are very low, and at the moment it looks like Chelsea have just not qualified. We have qualified as group winners, and that is massive because now we avoid playing the first team in every group. We avoid Bayern Munich, we avoid PSGs. So that's a big. We avoid like Real Madrid. So at the moment, it's some very good news for us, and we have qualified as group winners. And when Graham Potter came, we only had 1 point from 2 matches, struggling, but we beat Milan both the times. And now we have beaten Red Bull Salzburg 1-2. A tough of a day. You can say the performance was fine. We were not clinical and Salzburg made it tough. But we got the victory we needed. We march on and we got a much needed result. And now it's just about looking ahead, getting results. And overall, just using Dinamo match for some rotation in the squad. A good win today. And the players did very well as well. And now Chelsea are into the next round of the Champions League. So big news for us as well. Coming on the first of all, the post-match thoughts and the reaction. I think the game started again. Salzburg started a bit better, but I think we were in absolute dominance. I think we had a very, very good game. The scoreline does not reflect the dominance we had. It could have been Red Bull Salzburg 1, Chelsea 4, Red Bull Salzburg 1, Chelsea 6, Red Bull Salzburg 1, Chelsea 5. It could have been a pretty good scoreline today for Chelsea. A 2-0 victory, 3-0 victory, 4-0 victory. It was a great match, a great performance. Attackingly, the combinations, it was a portable. We wanted to see the passing combinations were good. The team was playing some very, very good football today, so you have to give him to that. It was a very, very good performance by us. But again, with Chelsea, we just aren't clinical. And for some reason, this is a mistake we always make. We are just not clinical, and that is a big mistake we make. Aubameyang today should have had a brace. And other than that, Havertz had a very good game, but should have put their header into the net. So again, there were a bit of disappointments and everything, but again, a very, very good display by the team. I think Kovacic ran the show today. He was an absolute phenomenon in the midfield. The way he was winning the ball back, the he was controlling the midfield. The goal he scored with his left foot, that was a stunning finish. And after that as well, he was winning the ball back. He was dominating the whole game. So fantastic game by Mateo Kovacic. And he is Chelsea's best midfielder. What a game by Mateo Kovacic. So happy for him and so proud of him. That was a very, very good display by the Croatian. Very good match. And he capped it off with a fantastic goal. So a fantastic match from Mateo Kovacic. Other than that, I think Chelsea had some very good moves. Aubameyang, Sterling, Havertz built some very good combinations. But Aubameyang should be wrapping their chance in the net as well. That was a very disappointing Aubameyang finish. Havertz also tied him up very, very well one-on-one. Player like Aubameyang, a player who is so deadly on one-on-ones. It was a bit disappointment for Aubameyang to only come with one goal today. A bit of disappointment because Aubameyang is a much better player than we saw today. He has much more ability than we saw today. So a bit disappointed in Aubameyang today. I think he should have done better. He's a player I really admire. I think he's a fantastic signing by Chelsea. So very disappointed with Aubameyang today. He should have had hat-trick. He could have even had a hat-trick today. And the chances by him today were very disappointing and very sad for him today. Because he's a very good player in the box and he should be doing better. On Kai Havertz, I was very happy with Kai Havertz's performance. And Anshul Bhai in the chat. Happy Diwali, Anshul Bhai, and big up to you. Thank you so much to join the chat. And Anshul Bhai, it was a fantastic display today by the team. I think Kai had a very, very good game today. He controlled the game. He made some very intricate passes. He was playing like a proper number 10. And I was very happy with Havertz today. Havertz, Kovacic were fantastic today. I think Trevor was very, very good as well. I think the goal again, we considered Thiago Silva started off with a poor pass. And then the whole team was slipping. I think Kepa had a disappointing game today. He was coming for claiming the crosses and losing the balls. So not a very good game by Kepa as well. Our strikers can't finish even with light dependent on it. Absolutely agree. Today for me, Anshul Bhai, that was a pathetic finishing. It was an absolutely pathetic finishing. Chelsea should have won that, be out of sight by halftime. We should have been 3-0 up by halftime. But we allowed Red Bull Salzburg to grow into the game. And that's where we made our mistakes. We should be doing better in my opinion. I'm very disappointed by the players today in finishing terms because it could have won the game in a much simpler way. Havertz's goal was like he scored for Germany. Absolutely agreed. That was a very, very good by Havertz. But Christian Pulisic also deserves a lot of credit. The way he built the move was also very, very good as well in my opinion. So now Going on to the next part of the video, that is Graham Potter and his surprises every match day. Sometimes it's a back four, sometimes it's a 3-4-3, sometimes it's a 3-3-3-1. Today again it was a very very surprise formation. Sterling, Pulisic for playing as wing backs. You had the midfielder Jorginho, Kovacic, back three of Chaloba, Silva, Cucurella, the goalkeeper in Kepa, and then you had Gallagher, Havertz, and then Aubameyang. So again and again, a lot of surprises in the formation Graham Potter plays, and this is why he's a very very exciting manager. You really don't know what he's going to pick in the next match. He can go with a back four, he can go with a back three, he can pick a 3-4-3, he can pick a 4-2-3-1, he can play a 4-3-3. So the manager has a lot of shapes to him, and really is exciting to see what he brings up. Right now, I think he's just giving everyone chances. He's just trying to build his identity, so it's going to take time, and we need to show some patience. But yes, Graham Potter tactics are very tough to understand and really tough to, you can say, analyze, because you really don't know what he's going to pull up in the next match as well. And Trevor carried the defense, and no Silva. I'm so happy for him. Absolutely agreed. I think Silva had a sloppy game today, but Trevor Chalobah was superb today. Happy that Pulisic started in a good game. Absolutely agreed. Pulisic has been warranting a start for some time now, and it's good to see that Graham Potter has rewarded that. Going on now to the next one, and the next one is about Sterling and Pulisic as wing backs. For me, today, because they both played as wing backs, it gave Chelsea more of an attacking edge than it was supposed to be. So a good attacking edge today to Chelsea's play. Sterling, Pulisic attacking from the wings. You had Gallagher, you had Havertz, you had Aubameyang. Suddenly we had like 5 people near the opposition box. And this is why the football was very fluid. Football was coming in a very nice way, because Sterling and Pulisic as wing backs were very, very attacking. And then you had Gallagher, Havertz, Aubameyang up top. So nice change of formation. But in the Premier League, it will expose us, so we cannot play it. But it was good to see Sterling, Pulisic playing as wing backs, and they were attacking wing backs. They were not defensive wing backs, they were attacking wing backs. So it gave us more fluidity when it came to attack. We attacked in a much more systematic manner. So it was very, very good to see in that regards. But overall, it won't work in the long term, and we do need to find some solutions. We just cannot rely on Reece James. Ben Chilwell is coming back after injury, so he's not fully fit as well and not playing at a very good level. This is why we need to find some solution until the January comes, and this is why we need to find a solution. Now, are Sterling and Pulisic the solution for Chelsea in wing backs? My answer is no, because they will be defensively exposed against a good size in the Premier League. This is why we cannot play it. But in the matches against sides where we are supposed to win, the matches against the bottom sides in the Premier League, we can play this formation to break down the low blocks. But overall, I think this pair will not work in the long term for Chelsea. Going on, the next one, and that's Kovacic great again. Kovacic was magnificent today. Magnificent today. He had a very, very good game for me. Big praise for him as well. I was very happy with his performance today. He controlled the midfield. He controlled the tempo of the ball. The way he was controlling the passing from the back. The way he was helping Chelsea play from the pass press of Red Bull Salzburg. The goal was very well taken. I don't think any goalkeeper in the world is really saving that. It was a very, very good shot by Kovacic. He's not known for his goal scoring, but when he does score the goal, those are worldies. Fantastic goal by Kovacic today. But other than that, his performance was very good. He was getting in the right position at the right time. He was making the right runs. He was penetrating in the final box and making attacking passes. And I think Kovacic had a very good game today. And Matej Kovacic again and again shows us why he is Chelsea's best midfielder and why he is the world-class player we always crave about. Fantastic performance. And I was so happy with Matej Kovacic today. Going on, Christian Pulisic, and he deserves to start the weekend with his Brighton. He had another very, very good game. Since Graham Potter has come, Pulisic has played every game very well. Very good game against Wolves. Very good substitute appearance against Brentford. And today, again, Pulisic was very, very impactful. I love the Pulisic performance today. Good on the ball. His composure was good. And I'm very, very happy with his display today. Well done to Christian Pulisic. I'm very, very excited about what he brings on. And a good job by him today. I'm very, very excited by Christian Pulisic. He's a talented kid. He has a lot of talent. And I think we need to allow him time to develop it. And today it was a good performance by him. And this will only bode well for the future of Chelsea if the young guys perform to the level we expect them to. Going on to the next one now. Need to see today's Havertz more consistently this season. The problem of Kai Havertz at Chelsea has been consistency. Nobody has ever doubted the talent this guy has. This guy has some great talent and he's a fantastic player at his day. The only problem that everyone has associated with Kai Havertz is the consistency he brings his performance in. And today, his performances were consistent. His performances were at a good level. Today, he got into the final box. He made some very good passes. He made a very good pass for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, which should have been scored. He got in the final areas very well, made some intricate passes as well. I think it was a very, very good display by Kai Havertz. He was around the box, playing as more like a number 10. Really good performance today. His passing was good. His getting into the final box was good. He should have even scored the header. It was a bit disappointing, but still had a very good game. And that finish was so good. First of all, a well-built move by Pulisic. He took 2 or 3 defenders away from him. And then a good pass to Kai Havertz. And a very, very good finish by Kai Havertz. That was more like what it did for Germany against England. Very, very good performance by Kai Havertz. Big up to him. And I want to see more of this Kai Havertz in the season. He never brings it out consistently. And that is the only problem Chelsea fans have with him. Because this guy is multi-talented. He's a very, very good talent. A player we must admire. A player we must respect. A great, great player. Going on to the next part now. And the next part is Chelsea player rating. Out of 10 was a Red Bull Salzburg. And I think we had a very good game today. But some players were disappointing as well. People in the chat, please participate. Please give your player rating in the chat below. And we'll have a very, very good chat regarding that as well. First one, Kepa Arrizabalaga. For me, Kepa Arrizabalaga deserves a 6. I think it was a bit sloppy today from the crosses. He came to claim some crosses, but it did not come with a proper, you can say, proper understanding today. I don't know, Kepa was a bit confused. He was claiming crosses which were easily handled by the defenders. There was no need to come for those crosses. He came and Red Bull Salzburg player literally fouled him. And it was so close. It was so close in the second instance for Salzburg to equalize. That was poor by Kepa. A poor mistake by Kepa. On some other day, Red Bull Salzburg equalized. Today, Kepa was a bit for me rushing in his things. He was rushing in crosses. And this was a disappointing display of Kepa from what we have seen. And this is why for me, Kepa Arrizabalaga deserves a 6 today. Going on to the next one, and that's Trevoh Chalobah. And Trevoh Chalobah was magnificent today. Absolutely magnificent. Today, Thiago Silva did not carry the Chelsea defense. That was Trevoh Chalobah. Great display, great calmness, really handled the defense well. Was a big calm presence in the box as well. And really handled everything well. I was so happy with Trevoh Chalobah today. So proud of him. Fantastic display of Trevoh Chalobah. And nothing but respect for him. Nothing but respect. This guy has always had to work hard at Chelsea. Graham Potter came, Koulibaly was ahead, Silva was ahead in the packing order. Did not get much opportunity at Tuchel in this season. But now he's getting his chances. He's making them pay and really playing well. He's defending very well. He's handling things very, very well. He's slowly but surely erasing a bit of mistakes he's got. And a very good game by youngster Chalobah. And these are some very good signs for Chelsea fans. For the youngster we have got who's only developing and really showing good signs. So big up to Trevoh Chalobah. And for me, that was a very, very good performance by him. Big respect to him as well. Going on towards the next one. And the next one is Thiago Silva. And Thiago Silva deserves a 6. For me, he was very, very sloppy today, Thiago Silva. His pass led to the interception and the goal for Salzburg. He also has some other mistakes as well. I think the goal line clearance was very, very good by Thiago Silva. But overall, it was not the Thiago Silva display. I know Thiago Silva is better than this. And this is why, for me, Thiago Silva in this game deserves a 6. Not a bad game, but not a very good game. Has a standard he's really established himself to. So, bit disappointed in Thiago Silva for me as well today. Going on to the next one, and that is Marc Cucurella. And for me, he deserves a 6. He was fine, but again, I think at some point defensively was caught off. And still, I have a bit of worry of Cucurella's positioning. His positioning is sometimes is very, very good, but sometimes is very shocking. And that is where I have a bit of disappointment with Cucurella. He's a good player. He will come good for Chelsea. He's a talented player, but we need to give him time. And also, he needs time to adjust. For me, Cucurella had a fine game. Not a flashpoint game. Not a very, very good game. But a fine game. He did his job well. Did the job well for the teammates. And then went away. For me, that's a 6. Fine display. But Cucurella needs to do better if he wants to become a proper starter for Chelsea. But he's a new signing. We need to give him at least some 5 or 6 months before we properly judge him. So again, I'm very, very calm with Cucurella. We need to allow the new signings 5 or 6 months to adjust at the club. So I'm happy with him. But yes, today I think it was a fine performance. Not great, not very bad. Going on towards Chelsea's right wing back today, Christian Pulisic. And I'm very, very sorry for this. I'm very, very sorry. Christian Pulisic is the 8. I'm really, really sorry that was not edited. I'm apologies for that, everyone. Christian Pulisic is 8. He was fantastic today, Christian Pulisic. Absolutely fantastic. There is a bit of mistake in my photo, so I apologize for that. Christian Pulisic is 8 today. He was very, very good today. Very, very good today, Christian Pulisic. He got in the right position at the right time. The way he was handling the ball was very, very good. He had the ball in his feet. It looked like the ball was like glued to his feet. He was very good with it. The way he ran with the ball, glided past the opponents, he was very, very good today. Whenever Pulisic had the ball, you were excited. What is Pulisic going to do? What is he going to do with the ball? I was so happy to see Pulisic today. He deserves to play more games. He has really made his case more stronger. Very good display against Wolves. Very good substitute appearance against Brentford. And another good display. He has to be starting against Brighton in the weekend. Very good display. Very good on the feet. The way he created that Havertz goal was a quality Pulisic possesses. And we need to unleash this quality. And we need to give him his deserved chances now. And if he doesn't perform, fair enough. But he deserves his chances. And we need to play Christian Pulisic more, in my humble opinion. Going to Jorginho, I think it was a fine Jorginho display today. Not really flashpoint. I think in midfield, he was really caught today, which really made me a bit disappointed in him today. I think he was easily bypassed by Salzburg today. And again, our midfield at some point was non-existent. In the goal as well, Jorginho was the one which was not able to get back to the position as well. And whenever Jorginho is in the midfield, we lack a bit of pace and we lack a bit of physicality. But other than that, I admire Jorginho. He's a very, very good player for us. He has been a very, very good servant for Chelsea for the last some years. A very good player, but he still has some technical flaws. He still has some flaws in the defensive positioning. He still has some flaws in physicality, sadly. And this is where I think Jorginho needs a proper player like a Kante to play alongside him for defensive protection. But we have no Kante. Kovacic is a ball carrier. And this is why when Jorginho Kovacic play, Chelsea sometimes are easily bypassed in the midfield. We're very good on the possession. We're very good in press resistant. And this is why Jorginho had a very good game in that part. He was very good when it came to breaking the press. But overall, I think Jorginho again was easily bypassed by a Salzburg player. And this is where Chelsea still have a concern that a midfield is easily bypassed by. And that is becoming a bit of concern, people. Going to Mateo Kovacic, my man of the match today. Fantastic display by Mateo Kovacic today. He was spectacular today. The way he really controlled the game, the way he controlled the game at his feet, the way he was controlling the passes, the way he was helping us to play from the back, that was a proper Mateo Kovacic display. The goal was stupendous. What a magnificent goal by Mateo Kovacic. He is a player who is not known for his goal scoring, a player who is not known for his goal scoring exploits, but that was a stunning finish. Whenever Kovacic scores, that's a worldie. Whether against Everton, whether against Liverpool, whenever Mateo Kovacic scores, he only scores world-class goals. Magnificent display by Mateo Kovacic. Absolutely magnificent display by Mateo Kovacic. He helped us break the press of Salzburg. His passing was good. He was really good in the offensive area. And I think I'm really impressed with Mateo Kovacic. And I'm really enjoying his performances so far. People, before I go to the next player, please, people watching, it doesn't take much. Hit on the like button in the video and please subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me and doesn't take much. Going on to Raheem Sterling. I think Raheem Sterling today was playing in left wing back role. A role he's very not, you can say, familiar with. I think Raheem Sterling attackingly at some points was very frustrating. But at some points he showed his quality. I think that pass to Aubameyang should be converting it. I think Sterling did a very good job in that. I think Sterling also made a very, very good pass to Kai Havertz in the second half, which was really taken well by the keeper. I think Sterling had a good game at some point, but it was also frustrating at some point. Not a bad game, but not a very good game. This is the way I analyze Sterling. I think Sterling had a fine game. He did not have a bad game, but did not have a good game. And for me, at some point, it looked to me a bit good, but at some point, it was frustrating. And this is why, for Raheem Sterling, I've gone with a rating of 6. Going on, Conor Gallagher, and Conor Gallagher was everywhere on the field. A good display by Conor Gallagher. He was good on the ball. He really pressed well. He started the Chelsea press from the front, and he was interchanging positions with Christian Pulisic, sometimes as a wing back, sometimes as a winger, and I think he really played a fantastic match. I was very happy with Conor Gallagher. He has been deserving to play chances for a long time, and that was a very, very good display by him today. Very good display by Conor Gallagher. I was so proud of him. He has a lot of talent. He's only going to develop, and I was very happy with the performance today. So big up to Conor Gallagher as well. Going on to the next one, that is Kai Havertz, and this was Kai Havertz's best performance in a very, very long while. Very good performance in a very long while. That is the Kai Havertz Chelsea paid 72 million for. This is the Kai Havertz I know. This is the Kai Havertz from Bayer Leverkusen, and this is the Kai Havertz we all love. He's a stupendous player when he plays at his best. The way he glides past opponent, the way he makes some good passes, the way he really gets into the pocket of spaces. This is a player I really admire, and this is a player I have a lot of respect for. A bit disappointed he's not been consistent this season, but I've been really, really happy with his performance this season. Really enjoying Havertz, and today was a very good display. He has had an horrific season so far. He has not had good performances. His goal tally, assist tally has not been good. But today, we saw the Kai Havertz we admire. Today, we saw the Kai Havertz we signed. He was very good in the final box. He was occupying the pocket of spaces. He linked up very well with Sterling. He was linking up very, very well with Aubameyang. He made some very, very good passes to Aubameyang as well, which Aubameyang should have converted. He also had a heading chance, which he should be converting. Scored a beautiful goal. And I'm so happy with Kai Havertz today. Long may it continue, and long may become consistent, because he's a very, very talented player. He's a player who has a potential to be world-class, but it's up to him to be consistent and produce this at a more regular level. Going on to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and a disappointing today display from Obama Bloodclangang. A very disappointing display. He's a player I rate a lot. He's a player I admire a lot. But today, Aubameyang was very, very poor. We need to be really honest with ourselves. Today, he was disappointing. His finishing was not at the mark. He's a player who is known as a very, very deadly finisher around the world. He's a player who is very admired around the world for his finishing, for the way he is in the final box. And I was happy with Aubameyang that he was getting in the right positions. His runs were good. His pressing was good. His understanding was good. The finishing was lacking. And the one-on-one he missed was poor. A player like Aubameyang should be putting the one-on-one in the net. And then Sterling, in the final minute of the first half, put a very good pass for Aubameyang. And Aubameyang has to finish that. He has to finish that. So very disappointed with his finishing. And this is why he deserves a 5 today. Coming to substitutes, Loftus-Cheek came on for Kovacic. And I think he had a fine game. Not a very good game. He only had 20 minutes to show his ability. But a fine game. Handled defensively, provided us the physical body we needed, and overall a fine display from a player who is really impressing under Potter and getting a lot of chances to play under Graham Potter as well, and even was playing a lot under Thomas Tuchel, and slowly but surely he's rebuilding his Chelsea career, and a player I've always loved since his youth days. Then we go to Cesar Azpilicueta, the captain. He came on the pitch and had a fine display. Again, not much time, but did his job well, and this is why for me, Cesar Azpilicueta is also a 6. Going on towards Armando Broja, again had a very less time. So for me, I'm going with a 6 for Armando Broja today. Coming on, Mason Mount. And for me, Mason Mount cannot be given a rating today because he was only on the pitch for 5 minutes. You cannot give a player rating on that. And the same goes for Hakim Ziyech as well. He was on the pitch for just 4 or 5 minutes. So now, going on the manager, and manager was fine today. Again, Pulisic, Sterling as wing backs. The formations are a bit surprising with the manager. You really don't know what you're coming against. So in that way, Graham Potter is very surprising manager. But we qualify out of the group. We qualify most probably as a group winners. And when Graham Potter came, we were bottom of the group. And now we are top of the group. When Graham Potter came, Chelsea were bottom of the group. And now we are top of the group. We have got the victory. We march on to the next round. It's now very good results under Graham Potter now. We have like 5 wins, 6 wins, and 2 draws under Graham Potter. And I'm enjoying his ride so far. So well done to the gaffer, a fine display. But let's be honest, we should be beating Salzburg. And the money we have got, the spending we have done, you cannot give manager 8 or 9 for just beating Red Bull Salzburg. So now, going on my post-match thoughts, my final post-match thoughts. So people watching, please subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. So for me today, it was a fine display from the team today. I thought we could have done a bit better. We could have won by the bigger margin today. I think we could have done much better in that regards. But other than that, the display today by the team was very, very good. And overall, we march on to the next round. On my post-match thoughts for today, I'm just going to say one thing, and that is I think overall the game started in a good fashion. We dominated the possession. We had a very good game. I think we should have done better today. I think overall we should have been 3-0, 4-0 up in the halftime. Obama should have had a brace. Havertz should have scored the header. Kovacic scored a magnificent goal and controlled the whole game. And that was a Potter ball in full effect. A very good display by Chelsea today in the first half. That was a very, very good first half. And you can say that is the best football we have played under Graham Potter. Proper football and enjoyable to watch. Second half, again Chelsea play asleep. Again we sleep. Thiago Silva makes a sloppy pass, is intercepted. Jorginho is easily bypassed by. Red Bull Cesar put a cross into the box, and it's a goal. Cucurella should be doing better. He should be playing the player offside, but he was not aware, and they scored, and there was a poor goal to concede, people. Let's be brutally honest. That was a poor goal to concede, and Salzburg are back in the game. Then I was afraid that the game just might end 1-1, and we are really fighting off again the qualification in the final game week. But then it was a very good goal by Kai Havertz, a goal that was very similar to the goal he scored for Germany against England, but a very, very well-built move by Christian Pulisic. Very well-built move and a very good goal. After that, I think Kepa was very inconvincing. There was times where Salzburg were putting crosses into the box and Kepa was coming on, not claiming them well. Thiago Silva blocked from the goal line, which Kepa had a big mistake in that. So Kepa had a bit of a disappointing game, but Chelsea kept on. We kept on the pressure. They were getting saves out of Kepa, but in the end we survived and we got a 1-2 victory. Now Chelsea are top of the group and will stay top of the group until Dinamo win against Milan and Dinamo beat us as well, which is not, to be honest, not really going to happen. So good match, a good time to be a Chelsea fan, a very, very good victory, and I'm very, very happy. Along with that, my thoughts on Graham Potter. I think I'm really enjoying what Graham Potter is bringing to Chelsea. He's a very, very good manager. He's a very young manager. He's a developing manager, and I'm very excited what Graham Potter is bringing. Every match day, there's a surprise, whether it's a 3-4-3, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, who is playing as wing backs, who is playing as full backs. Graham Potter's size are unpredictable, and that box makes him a very exciting manager. Today, he went with Sterling and Pulisic as wing backs, which gave us a bit more width on the attack, which gave us a bit of, you can say, impetus on the attack. And other than that, I think the score rotation has been good under Graham Potter, and I'm really enjoying the display. Yes, I would like a consistent formation. Yes, I would like a bit of consistency in the team, but Graham Potter has been a manager for only 6-7 weeks now. We need to give him time, and we need to give him some patience as well. He's trying out new things, and we will only see proper Graham Potter philosophy for next season. It will take time, but we need to back the gaffer. We need to allow Chelsea managers build time with their philosophies. I hope the board are same like that, and we finally allow Chelsea manager to build his own image of Chelsea. We have never done that, but now with the development of Arsenal, Manchester City, the way Liverpool in last some years have won under Jurgen Klopp, it's time for Chelsea to back a manager, to be calm with the manager, and allow him to develop the club in his own way. So people watching, please do subscribe to the channel, like the video. It will mean a lot to me as well. And Sterling and Pulisic being back for me was an exciting move, a really exciting move. That gave us a bit more fluidity into the attack, so I really enjoyed that. Suddenly, Chelsea were very attacking. Sterling, Pulisic gave us a bit more impetus when it came to attack. But again, we cannot play it in the Premier League, or else every match will be exposed. Reece James will only be back after December. And Ben Chilwell right now is not at a Ben Chilwell will know due to injury. Cucurella is not really attacking. So we need to be a bit more attacking on the wing backs. But playing both Sterling and Pulisic will be disastrous because defensively, good size will destroy us. But against oppositions where we'll be playing park the bus teams, it could be a good option to go with Sterling Pulisic. Because today, attackingly, I think Chelsea had a very good game. And attackingly, it was very, very enjoyable to watch as well. Kovacic, he's really Chelsea's Rolls Royce, our most important midfielder. And I'm really enjoying his displays. A great player I respect a lot. And he's really right now carrying Chelsea's midfield as an old shoulder. And people need to put more respect on him. He is world class. He is talented. And he's a very good player. And just the thing is, he needs even more better partners along with him. And this is why he's really not upgrading to a level he must. But a very good player who I really, really admire. Along with that, for me, Pulisic deserves a start against Brighton. He has been playing really, really good football for some time. I really don't know why he's being ignored. I really don't know why Graham Potter has really not given me deserved chances. But Pulisic, whether against Wolves, whether against Brentford, whether today, he has been Chelsea's best player, and we need to start putting more respect on Christian Pulisic. A very good display, a very fine display, and he deserves to start against Brighton on Saturday. Very good display by Christian Pulisic, and I'm so happy he's finally getting his chance. That assist on Havertz was very good. The way he ran past the player, absolutely rounded him up, and then passed was a good Christian Pulisic quality. He's a really good dribbler of the ball, and it feels like the ball is glued to his feet. So I was very happy with the display, and Pulisic deserves to start against Brighton, in my humble opinion. Going on to Kai Havertz, and this is the Kai Havertz I've been begging to see. This is the Kai Havertz I really admire. What a performance. This is the Kai Havertz we know, occupying the pocket of spaces, being in the right position at the right time, really passing the ball well. He really made a very, very good pass to Aubameyang on one-on-one situation, which Aubameyang should have converted. Other than that, he was really good with his pressing as well. He was really good attackingly. He was making good understandings with Sterling, and he was making good understanding with Aubameyang. He also missed a header which should have been a goal, scored an absolute beautiful goal, and was heart of Chelsea's attack today, along with, you can say, Kovacic and Gallagher and Pulisic. So very good display by Havertz. This is the Havertz we want to see at Chelsea. This is the Havertz we paid 70 million for, and this is the Havertz that we saw at Bayer Leverkusen. The only problem with Kai Havertz is he cannot play at consistent level, and if he really wants to become at that top level, he needs to do that. So I was very happy to see Kai Havertz play at a level we know he can. So people who are watching, it doesn't take much. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It will mean a lot to me. Please do that. A lot of Chelsea content is coming on the channel. Please, people, like. Please subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. And on the final note, it was a massive victory for us today. I really enjoyed our performance. Kovacic was a big up today. Very good person, Matej Kovacic. Matej Kovacic is world class, and we're not hearing anything else. Christian Pulisic deserves to start with his Brighton. Trevoh Chalobah, epic. He really carried a defense today, and Trevoh Chalobah deserves some more respect. Kepa was a bit sloppy today for me. Sterling, we need to give him time. He's a new signing, and I think we need to give him a bit of rest. And as a fans, we need to back him. Along with that, I will say Marc Cucurella, he's a new player. We need to give him time. We need to give him patience. And I'm calm with him. And on my final note, people, Graham Potter is a new Chelsea manager. Every philosophy takes time to be implemented. We are always impatient. One bad result, sack, 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 sack. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. Graham Potter is managing the players of Thomas Tuchel. He's managing the players of Frank Lampard. He's managing the players of Maurizio Sarri. At Chelsea, a manager has to manage players brought by different managers. We need to change their culture. Arsenal are really going a good stride. Manchester City are developing as a club. You see, Liverpool, even for the 5 years under Jurgen Klopp, were very successful due to one club, one manager, one philosophy. We need to back a manager, and I hope Todd Bowley is calm. He does not sack him like he did with Tuchel and allows Graham Potter to build time and his own team. As fans, we need to be more vocal to back the manager, and we need to allow Graham Potter time. Everybody is angry with sacking of Thomas Tuchel. We all will be. That was wrong and that was not right. But what's gone, that's gone. It's time to back the new gaffer. It's time to back Graham Potter, and it's time to allow him inculcate his philosophy. Right now, Graham Potter is pressurized to finish in the top 4, to win a trophy, to compete in the Champions League, and this is why he's changing formation so that we can win our matches. This season, we won't see Graham Potter's football. We won't see Potter ball. We will see Tuchel Potter ball. There will be a bit of Tuchel's philosophy. There will be a bit of Potter's philosophy. But next summer, from next season, we will see the Graham Potter proper ball at Chelsea. But till then, we fans need to be very calm and allow him time to build. He's going to be frustrating. Every day the lineup will be different. It's going to be 3-3-3-1, 3-4-3, 3-5-2, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, because he's evaluating which players he needs in his Chelsea in his future. And once he decides that, we'll build the club in a very long way. It's time for the club to move in a long way. We are bringing new recruitments. We are bringing new staff. And the club is in a good direction. And now it's time for us fans to be calm with that. Big victory. We qualified to the round of 16. And it's 99% chance that Chelsea will top the group, which means we avoid Bayern Munich, we avoid PSG, we avoid Real Madrid. And if you're being very, very honest, the most toughest opponent Chelsea can get now is either Inter Milan or is either Benfica. And I think we can beat them both. And with finishing first, it gives us a good license. I'm very happy with the display today. Up the Chelsea, up the Blues. People watching, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And people who have joined now, please watch the video and rewind. And you will see all the chat we've had today. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Please subscribe to the channel. Big up to you all as well. And Professor United, thank you so much, sir. People do subscribe to his channel. A magnificent United fan. Thank you, sir, for round of 16. And I also hope Manchester United have a great season and we see you back in the Champions League, because I think United deserve to be playing at a Champions League level. You're a top club and you should be at this level as well, in my opinion. So on that note, people, thank you so much to support the channel. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much and hope you have a great day. Thank you so much.